capable of pushing in transition and scoring quickly.
Here's Clark working around Fletcher. Caitlin Clark has Iowa on the board first. Chance here for Iowa, though. Czinano, the spin, and the surrounded and just taken away by Czinano. Clark, the get-ahead, right in the lap of Warnock for two. That foul was on Sexton. South Carolina, a very deep team. Clark looking to turn the corner, lays it in here in the semifinals. Clark will fire, and hit from three.
Can go with this giant lineup inside.
Clark turns the corner and lays it in.
We're where we are because she's done the work, and Zia Cooke has been the mentally strong player here in the first quarter.
Clark, great look. Czinano lays it in. South Carolina, unlike most teams that make it this far, are extraordinarily deep. Czinano lays it in. 20 boards per game in the tournament. Clark goes early and gets that. Caitlin Clark misses the layup, but will shoot two as Clark hits the front. And unlike Boston, Clark is going to remain on the floor. Clark fading and hitting. Clark gets it across the timeline. A deep three is good. Clark dumps it to Czinano on the roll. Serves it in. Has its first lead of the night, including Carolyn Peck, honored at halftime, headed to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. First three of the game for South Carolina. Stokey running on the other end, lays it in. Here is Clark. Clark spinning into the paint, gets to the cup, and reverses it in. Here is Clark. Clark goes around Fletcher. The leaner is good. Zia Cooke. Clark into the paint, stops, dishes. Warnock connects. South Carolina back to within two. Clark has the mismatch. Oh, Caitlin Clark.
The 6'5" Boston.
Clark gets a clean look and knocks it down. Here comes Clark. Clark, eyes up. Using the screen from Czinano. Bounces to her on the roll for two. She has 14 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Clark. A deep one. You bet! Caitlin Clark! Clark burning by Beal. Caitlin Clark lays it in.
Displacing.
Clark curling around. Clark trying to work around Beal. She does. Clark able to get back to it. 15 to shoot. Clark all the way in. Lays it home. Martin will be the one to inbound it. Trying to get it in. Gets it to Clark. Clark is with 13.5 to go. Clark. Pass. Can barely stomach it. Here's the big one. She got it. Gets it to Clark. Clark not fouled immediately. Now Clark got it. Point semifinal for Caitlin Clark. This to make it a two-possession lead again. Oh yeah. Gets it into Clark. Clark races away. And the mythical mastery of Caitlin Clark continues.